Okay, so why do people cheat? I feel that although there are specific reasons for each situation, there is also an underlying theme that has to do with interconnectedness. I used to cheat. I don't think I've done that for 13 years or something like that. But in 3 different relationships, 3 different committed, supposedly monogamous relationships, I cheated. And in each case, I was still an atheist. I was an atheist for 29 years, and now I've been into spirituality for the last 13 years. And when I was an atheist, I truly could convince myself that what somebody doesn't know doesn't hurt them. But it does hurt them on an energetic level, and it really hurts oneself karmically. Because deception, taking away another person's choices by not giving them the full story, that is interfering with free will, which I believe really messes up somebody's karma and gives them a lot of stuff that they have to pay off and work through because of that. I only recently think that I've really worked through paying off the karmic debt that came from my cheating, but I totally believed that if I was clever enough and my partner didn't know about my cheating, it would not hurt them, and then I would have more pleasure in my life and my partner would not be affected. But it totally destroys relationships because of guilt and the projection of guilt that happens when somebody is deceiving their partner. In my first relationship, I could tell myself, well, I'm not really that attracted to her. Very nice person, very warm-hearted, but I wasn't that attracted. And so when a couple opportunities arose, or I created these opportunities, I took them and distanced and disrespected this person that was very nice. And the second person that I cheated on was aloof and didn't want to spend much time together. And so I used that in my mind to justify my behavior. But I really did love her. I really thought she was great. And did enjoy the time together and the shared lessons and so forth. But, you know, just totally damaged it through cheating and had a lot of guilt. And the third one, I cheated a lot, and there was anger in that relationship. There was a lot of anger between her and I. We both had, I feel, unresolved anger with our parents. And so a lot of that played out in the relationship. There was a lot of disharmony and projection of, you know, and just projection of unresolved hurt that the other person's causing the hurt. So that made it easier, in a sense, to cheat. And I also told myself, I'm going to get it out of my system while we're apart, and then when we're together, then I'll be able to be faithful. But I didn't feel any different in person. There was still the anger, there was still the disconnect. So, since then, I've apologized to all these people, told them about it, and they were kind enough to be understanding and so forth. Years had passed. But I believe that the underlying thing was about telling myself that I was disconnected. And from a spiritual perspective, you cannot do something without another person feeling it, because we are interconnected on the spirit level. There's no differentiation on the level of spirit. People try to break it up into different types of guides and angels and this and that, and just ascended masters, and then there's God over here, supposedly in some separate region, and all these different concepts that, you know, project our material illusion of disconnectedness that we have here on the planet into the spirit realm as all these separate spiritual entities, the Holy Spirit and God and all this stuff. It's all one. It's all interconnected like a big, giant blob of stuff that covers everywhere and touches everything. And what do we have to do to access it? I believe that it's not about praying and meditating and a lot of traditional techniques. It's about aligning yourself with Spirit by being honest, because honesty is truth, and truth is the highest vibration. There's no point of having a human experience if you're not being honest with it, because the soul craves authenticity. That's why we get diseases or stress and accidents and death if we're out of alignment, because that's the way we get another chance at it all. So being honest, being real in your relationships, being authentic, these are the things that raise your vibration. And if you authentically don't feel you can be monogamous where you're at your certain point in development, then don't pretend to be. And there's nothing wrong with, having more than one partner if you're willing to be honest about it. You might not have as many people that want to participate in that kind of situation, but it is an option other than trying to present yourself as monogamous but actually being a cheating person, because we are all on the spirit level one. And our purpose, I believe, spiritually, is to raise our vibration, let our choices reflect our higher self to the point where things are easy and we're cleaning our karma and we're developing good karma because we are in alignment with the higher values of honesty, empathy, integrity, and other things like that.